So despite the majority opinion that X-Drake is not one of Kaido's three calamities, I'm going to draw a line in the dirt because I personally believe that X-Drake is either one of the three calamities or his strength is just below them and knocking on the door, and here's my case why. For starters, 13 years ago, he was the strongest member of his father's pirate crew. And when Doflamingo attacked the Barrels pirates on Minion Island, it was stated that X-Drake had the power to help at the time, implying that X-Drake either had enough raw skill and strength to actually do something, or possibly hinting that X-Drake had his ancient Zoan Devil Fruit powers at the time, considering he was 19 and we really don't know when he acquired his abilities. Also, one has to consider that this was Doflamingo and his crew that was attacking Minion's Island, and Doflamingo at the time was on a serious roll and had a lot of momentum on his side, and Doflamingo is a very extremely powerful person in himself. Also, X-Drake joined the Marines and rose to the rank of Rear Admiral, and in the Marines, one's rank is an overall general indicator of one's strength. However, to take into mind that the rank of a person in the Marines is not an exact indicator of their own personal strength. There can be huge gaps in strength in different ranks. One has to look at the fight between Virgo and Smoker, two vice admirals, and other vice admirals in the Marines that were easily defeated in Marineford, and other vice admirals who put up a decent fight against Whitebeard and his allies. Also, with X-Drake, he is one of the supernovas and is one of the worst generation. And on Saturday, he was able to effortlessly pretty much kick aside a pacifista, where it took Rogue several punches and blows while he was enlarged to actually do significant damage. Also, in the time skip, X-Drake was one of the only few people that actually had the balls to actually go to Kaido's territory and actually cause some ruckus on one of Kaido's favorite islands against one of Kaido's own henchmen. Whereas other people like Eustace got mercilessly beaten and brutalized just because Kaido unfortunately landed in their territory. That's just not lucky. Also, one has to consider as well, in my personal opinion, one of the reasons that I think X-Drake could possibly be one of the three calamities is that in the previous chapters recently, Rogue was said to have beaten one of Big Mom's 4 sweet commanders, and now there's only 3 sweet commanders. If Rogue, someone that I've been personally sleeping on for a while because I didn't think Rogue was that strong, if he was able to beat one of Yonko's top commanders and top ranked fighters, then X-Drake, a guy that has, in my opinion, a lot of very underrated hype on his side, he could possibly be at a Calamity level, considering how Rogue was able to beat one of the 4 sweet commanders. It's not too far-fetched in my opinion, or if not, because it's very likely that he's not one of the Calamities, but he could possibly be just below them in strength, and probably around the time when Luffy and crew get on to face Kaido, we could be looking at X-Drake being one of the Calamities. Also, one has to remember that with Ancient Zoan Devil Fruits, they're more bloodthirsty and they're supposedly stronger fighters, or more ferocious fighters. And he has an Ancient Zoan Devil Fruit of a theropoda dinosaur. That's pretty much bloodthirsty in itself. In my personal opinion, I think I'm pretty much a fan of X-Drake, but I want to hear you guys. What's your case against X-Drake being one of the Calamities? Where do you think he stands power-wise in the whole One Piece series? Because in my opinion, X-Drake is pretty underrated. His bounty is pretty low, but one has to consider that, in my personal opinion, bounty is not everything in One Piece. Bounty is not definitive, and like I said about Jack the Drought and Cracker, bounties aren't necessarily everything. I personally believe that Cracker could beat Jack the Drought, but that's also another discussion. What do you think? Who do you think will win? Comment in the comment section below. Bye.